Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
Do you think Dance's execution was justified?
It's quite obvious Dance was a traitor, or at the very least, a turncoat in the making. That machine's presence was endangering this ship and its crew, so it needed to be dealt with, swiftly and without mercy. Your actions in this matter were not only justified, they were vital to our mission. With all of that behind us, we can shift our focus back to our wartime preparations.
No rest for the weary.
We'll rest when the Institute is a smoking ruin. Until then, Elder Maxon and I expect you to be at your best. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat: the Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad is a constant threat to our operations. They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces, with a knack for disappearing when cornered. Worse still, they possess the capability to help synths flee the Institute. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the leaks. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
Anything useful you can tell me about Pam?
We have very little information on it. Its primary function is supposed to be using mathematical calculations in order to predict future events. I have no idea how successful it was, but if the Railroad's been using Pam for this long, it's got to be providing them with some sort of benefit. I'm sure Proctor Quinlan would be pleased to have it in his possession.
I think that should be sufficient information to assist you on the mission, Paladin. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the Railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
If you're no good at hacking Pam's systems, you should take someone with you who can.
Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect.
By Elder Max's orders, all forms of technology...
My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
Let's do this.
Leave no mutant alive. Shit, got
For victory!
No, no.
You bastards won't take us down. I'm hit!
Covering fire!
Can't
Go!
see! Got my arm! You bastards! Down.
Give me some fire support!
Need reinforcements.
You bastards
No
won't take
mercy.
us down. Move!
Another victory for the Brotherhood.
Thought I saw... saw something.
Over here! Over here! Die!
Target down. Brotherhood is here. They're here.
Weapons ready!
Oh God. Keep going.
Security!
We can win.
Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
We're only taking minimal casualties, Paladin.
Going down.
for Elder Maxson. Oh, shit. Got company.
Wait, what was that?
You bastards won't take us down.
Kill.
Those weapons cold.
Bring it on! You think that's going to stop us? You think that's going to stop us? Sam, I'm coming home.
Security mode enabled. Voice interface is unavailable at this time.
Pam,
Intruder countermeasures active. This unit is incapable of voice communication.
And now, a word or several from our sponsors. Commonwealth Weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself, protect your family. This is Johnny Mercer singing about personality. If you got it, you should appreciate it, because it's not necessarily common.
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott.
Pam,
Security lockdown is in effect. Communication impossible.
Pam.
Ready for programming instructions. Recommend interface type RJ11G.
I'm in.
What? Nothing there now. Are you fucking kidding me? Playing games.
Eat this! God damn it, I need covering fire!
Our vertibird should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Hi. If you run into any synths, shoot to kill.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
What's gonna happen to their headquarters?
The location doesn't hold tactical significance, so we'll simply post a small squad there, in case any stragglers choose to return. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
This unit is occupied. Please stand by.
Pam.
This unit is currently running level 3 self-diagnostic. Please return later.